the National Assembly passed the resolution on piloting the addition of some special mechanisms and policies for the development.
Russia and Ukraine have carried out a prisoner exchange
of GIIN, volunteers in blue uniforms on the 500 kilovolts transmission line Circuit 3 construction site.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Tan. Let's get started. This morning, during the 7th session of the 15th National Assembly, the National Assembly proceeded to vote and pass a resolution to pilot the addition of special mechanisms and policies for the development of Nghệ An province.
Through electronic voting, 453 delegates voted in favor, accounting for 93.21%. Thus, the National Assembly has passed the resolution of the National Assembly on piloting the addition of some special mechanisms and policies for the development of Nghệ An province with a high approval rate. This is an important resolution that creates a legal framework to implement Resolution number 39 of the Politburo on the construction and development of Nghệ An province until 2030. With a vision to 2045. Accordingly, the draft resolution submitted to the National Assembly stipulates 4 groups of fields with a total of 14 policies, including public finance, state budget management, 4 policies, investment management, 6 policies, urban management, forest resources, 2 policies, organizational structure and staffing, 2 policies.
The Russian Ministry of Defense on June 25th confirmed that Russia and Ukraine have exchanged 90 prisoners on each side.
The statement also said that the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has joined the mediation efforts for this prisoner exchange agreement. Accordingly, Russian prisoners will be transported back to Moscow by military transport aircraft and will be treated at military medical facilities. On the same day, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed the repatriation of 90 Ukrainian prisoners of war detained by Russia. The UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs emphasized that the success of this latest mediation effort is the result of the UAE utilizing its diverse relationships and partnerships with both sides, affirming this as the 5th successful mediation since the beginning of this year.
On June 25th, the South Korean military conducted live fire drills with the domestically produced Changmu multiple rocket launch system.
The announcement from the South Korean military states that around 190 South Korean soldiers participated in the mobilization exercise, which involved 7 Chunmu MRLS units, as well as approximately 80 naval and air force assets, including escort ships and fighter jets. During the exercise, 48 long-range guided missiles were fired from the Chunmu units, reaching targets as far as 55 kilometers away. The live fire drill was organized to enhance the ability to swiftly, accurately, and decisively respond to artillery threats through rapid offensive actions. Previously, in early June and March, South Korea and the US also conducted large-scale river crossing exercises to improve the coordination and joint operational capabilities between the soldiers of both sides.
Coming up next are some updated news.
On June 25th, local time, the first Vietnam-U.S. economic dialogue was held at the U.S. Department of State headquarters in Washington, D.C., co-chaired by Vietnamese Minister of Planning and Investment Nguyen Khai Dung and U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Jose Fernandez. This was the inaugural economic dialogue between Vietnam and the United States, holding great significance in promoting broader cooperation between the two countries. The two sides engaged in candid discussions to identify specific solutions in 5 key areas: establishing cooperation in building a semiconductor ecosystem, cooperation on key energy and mineral resources, improving the business environment, promoting high-quality investment attraction and retention, strategic export control, cooperation on key information technology infrastructure, and cybersecurity. The economic dialogue between the two countries was a great success, achieving concrete results, especially on contents related to the semiconductor ecosystem.
On the morning of June 26, the National Assembly passed a resolution on the organization of urban government and the pilot of some special mechanisms for the development of Da Nang City, including the establishment of a free trade zone. The resolution states that Da Nang City will establish a free trade zone linked to the Lianqiu port to pilot mechanisms and policies to attract investment, finance, commerce, tourism and high-quality services. The Da Nang Free Trade Zone includes manufacturing areas, a logistics center, a commercial service zone, and other functional areas as prescribed. The functional areas within the Da Nang Free Trade Zone are separated from the outside area by a hard fence, ensuring customs inspection, supervision, control, and state management in the corresponding fields.
Vietnam Airlines has officially launched a direct flight route between Hanoi and Chengdu, connecting the Vietnamese capital with the fertile land of Sichuan Province, China. Vietnam Airlines operates the Hanoi-Chengdu route with a frequency of 4 flights per week on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Flights to Chengdu land at Shuangliu Airport, one of the largest airports in China. The new route creates favorable conditions for tourists from the two countries to visit famous tourist destinations in Vietnam and China. Chengdu is renowned for its historical relics, the giant panda conservation area, and many stunning natural landscapes.
To support and empower the construction workforce for the 500 kV transmission line Circuit 3, Nghệ An should have recently joined forces with the construction teams, rain or shine. These volunteers in blue uniforms have been present at the construction sites, providing crucial support. Their dedication is contributing significantly to the early completion of this vital national power transmission project.
Implementing the 30 days and nights of volunteering, overcoming the sun and rain to support the implementation of the 500 kV transmission line Circuit 3 project, the Nghệ An Provincial Youth Union has established 74 youth volunteer teams with 1,100 union members and young people participating in propagandizing, supporting the authorities, and construction teams of the project. The youth volunteer teams have assisted in dismantling 25 houses, animal shelters, and other structures, as well as participating in the clearance and felling of more than 26 hectares of various crops that were affecting the right-of-way of the transmission line.
We have organized meaningful activities, making efforts to contribute to supporting the electricity line project, to reach the finish line on schedule.
In addition, the Nghệ An Provincial Youth Union has organized activities to visit, encourage and provide water, milk, meals, and fruits to the construction teams and volunteer teams, with a total budget of over 150 million Vietnamese dongs. They have also organized other supporting activities such as construction site meals and meetings with workers from other provinces to connect with the workers who have been mobilized from other localities.
In the spirit of sharing the burden and difficulties, the youth throughout the province have come together to provide support to 6 provinces that have the 500 kV transmission line passing through their areas.
Alongside the orange uniforms of the power industry workers, the construction site has become even more bustling with the presence of volunteers in blue shirts. The 500 kV transmission line Section 3 passing through Nghệ An province with 202 tower foundations is gradually taking shape. The project progress is being accelerated, with the goal of completing the project before June 30, 2024, with the efforts and assistance of the union members and youth, embodying the spirit of, wherever it is difficult, the youth are there.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.